Howdy folks, Jody Marler with FishCamp, and today we are burning walnut, or in Japanese, Shou Sugi Ban. So today we're burning shiplap walnut for a powder room. It is basically you're torching wood. You're burning the soft particles of wood in between the harder grains of the wood. So what it ends up doing is burning kind of that softer wood and leaving the high points of that stronger grain. There are several different ways to do this. We're basically using a weed burner. We're not trying to actually burn it and char the wood. That's not what we're looking for. We're just trying to get that subtle color in there. So I've done a few pieces already. I've got a couple more to go, and then we'll just kind of take it through the process. How long do you burn? That's why you start out with samples. Having samples so you know the look that you ultimately want to achieve eliminates any overburning or underburning, because once it's burned, you can't really go back and unburn it. So you're also going to need one of these torches, plumber's torch, and just for doing kind of finer work. So like these edges, you want to kind of get those a little darker than they are. That big torch just sends flame all over, but this is definitely more precise. You can regulate, how much flame comes out of it. So basically we just try to get in those edges where that weed burner is throwing out so much heat that it covers a great expanse, but it kind of blows over those smaller edges. Definitely want to talk about safety too. Always wear gloves with this. Always wear pants. Always have a hose or a fire extinguisher. Obviously, anytime you're using open flames, just think about it before you do it. Now it's time to wire brush. Okay, again, steel wheel on this. And you're not trying to really torque it down on the wood. You're just trying to get some of that char off the surface. And again, with the grain. Always with the grain. It almost looks like it has wax on it already. So you'll see that stronger raised grain. Just beautiful. Love that. Johnson's paste wax for this. Basically what we're doing is just working it into the finish, again with the grain. And if you're going to try doing this, you want to test it out on sample pieces before you totally jump in and commit. As you see, it definitely darkens it up, but it gives a great durable finish. You don't want to cake this stuff on. You just want to work it on the surface, just enough. love that. There you have it. So here's the finished product, and just to kind of give a rundown of what we actually did. So a lot of those like 6-inch boards were shiplapped. We designed this room for that, and attached to the wall, we've got blocking behind. We knew we were doing this here. So as you see, it's a very deep, rich finish on it. I do want to talk about the countertop. You know, you wouldn't use wax, just wax on a countertop where there's water, because in a short period of time that wax is going to get wiped off. So we actually put a polyurethane on top of that, just a couple of coats, and then we buffed it out. So a couple design elements that we did here. I didn't want to do everything in the burned walnut. We continued with the walnut for the vanity and the mirror, just to kind of bring everything together and give a little separation between the two. And then with this cabinet right here, my vision for this, we're back in Chicago at a store called the Golden Triangle, and I really like this painted finish on the inside. And I think if this was really dark, and a lot would get lost in there, so I really like this gray paint that we kind of washed the walnut back with, which is the same color as the plaster that we use on the walls in the powder room. So along with these super cool pendant lights on either side of the mirror, I love the way this turned out. One of the owners is a geologist, so they picked out this sink. It's filled with ammonites, and I guess it's originally from Morocco that they picked up along the way. And I just love how everything came together, which is kind of what you want to have for a powder room. Kind of a, you know, it's a common area for guests, and it has a lot of wow to it. All right, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions on the process or just any of the finishes, please let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.